What's up, everything Browns Nation? We are here. We are back Sunday morning, 11:45 p.m. on the East Coast, 8:45 a.m. on the – I said p.m. I'm already off. A.M. on the West Coast. Here we go. My monitor is not on mute. I am blowing it already. But let's get into it. Let's get to the comment section already. My guy, producer G, up at 8:45 in the morning, and he said to let it be known that he is absolutely first. Shout out to Big Baller Brandon, Jason, Blue Jay, Browns fan for life, Derek Talbert, Michael Whalen, Professor Michael, he's back in. Clyde, boy, what up? My mods in the building as well. James Taylor, Angel, Steve Chow, Zach, not cool. Who else am I forgetting? Anybody else? Let me see. Tim, you in the building. Tyler Pennington, Lovey Marie, Derek Talbert with the $10 donation. Shout out to you. Thank you for that. Now you can hear. Let me unmute it. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you very much. Ducky in the chat. Jack, Michael Whalen, he predicted the Browns wasn't going to get 40 points, but we still did their thing and walked to ask. I say the score today will be Browns 31-6. Cheryl Tucker Moore. Hey, Corey, glad to see you're back. Thank you very much. Thank you. Feeling a lot better today. Let me get over to Facebook. Let's see what's going on Facebook. Timmy, the game is not canceled. We are playing. We are here. Down 222 players. How is that even available? I don't know. But we are playing today. We'll get into it. Stephanie says, I have faith in Stefanski. This team will get ready. What's up, Chris? How are you doing today? Thank you for the comments over on Facebook. Reginald, we are playing. We will not be canceled. We will be in the building. Dog check to you, Lovey. There we go. Over on Facebook. Everybody on Facebook. Everybody on YouTube. Chat. Where are you at? Where are you from? How are you watching? Are you on TV, tablet, iPhone, Android, Motorola, Chirp, Nextel, whatever you're watching on? Let's get it going. Feeling a lot better this week. Back to myself. We're going to get hyped no matter what happens, no matter how it goes down, no matter how they try to hold us back. That's right. I said they. I don't care. Well, other teams had to do it. Denver didn't have a quarterback. Baltimore, shut up. I don't care. This is about us. This is what we're going to do, and we're going to get into it. Shout out to my Patreon members, AAA, Michael Kramer, Clyde Boyd, and Cheryl Tucker the Moore. They're in the shout-out crew. You can also support that way as well. Like, share, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Now that we got all that out of the way, because that's what we do, let's get into it. Now, usually what we do on this show, we talk about the game, the last game, and what we liked, what we didn't like. But some things happen in life where you got to alter what you're going to do. You got to change up. You got to switch. And you know what happened? COVID hit. It went through our facility like a worm. A worm? What? I don't know. Like something. And everybody's out. Feels like it to me. But it's 6 players due to COVID not playing today. How do you feel? I'm nervous. Corey, you're always nervous. Exactly. That's what happens when you're a Browns fan. You get nervous. I am nervous. It's the Jets. Who cares? They've only won 1 game. Mere bag of shells. No. I am nervous. We don't have a receiver. All the receivers are out. They're all out. Jarvis, DPJ, Hollywood Higgins, Cardell Hodge, OBJ, Webster Slaughter, all of them. All of them are out today. But Webster Slaughter has been out. That's not the point. The point is every receiver that we have is not playing today. They had to bring up people from the practice squad. They had to call somebody from Subway. He was making an Italian sub, and now he's coming into play. But you got to do what you got to do during these times. What up, Timothy Rob? Hopefully the Cardinals can beat the Steelers. I think it's the Colts. I am at the map room in the land. Shout out, Julie. How you doing from the Football Hall of Fame? How you doing, Timothy? Did I say Timothy? How you doing, Tommy? Shout out to Reginald. Cleveland for life. Can we win today? What up, Ace? How you doing over on Facebook? My guy. I think I got everybody in the Facebook comments. Back over to YouTube. You guys are going crazy. Candace says, I'm available to catch passes today. Tyler says, Browns all day. Not worried. We had the best backs in the league. Kimba says Marvin Hall going to have a big debut game. Marvin Hall is playing today. What receivers are playing? Let me know. I know Marvin Hall's coming up today. I don't know who else. I haven't gotten to look yet. I know Austin Hooper's going to have to step up. David Njoku's going to have to step up. Kareem Hunt's going to have to step up in the receiving department as well. I don't care who they bring up. They haven't been on the field with Baker Mayfield, hasn't had many reps. So we're going to have to depend on the guys who actually play. Derek Willis, I'm pretty sure will play. And Jimmy said Derek Willis. Thank you for that, Jimmy Berg, over on YouTube. Jen said Webster Slaughter. I'm just saying. Hurts my soul. How you doing, Aaron? Kanan says Jets lost to get Trevor. James says Andre rising around. Peter on YouTube says we got this. Michael says on the real side, it'll be great for us to win today and the Steelers go down. Derek says I believe in Coach and Baker. Jacob says who do we need to win, Colts or Steelers? That's a very good question. We're going to get into that. As you can see on the pregame rundown, you see what we're getting into, and you can see that playoffs tab. We are going to talk about that shortly, and it's very interesting who you want to win. Will Stonehands catch today? Shout out to Brandy. Is David Njoku going to get some catches today? He's going to get some run. Maybe they split him out wide. He's built like a wide receiver. He has all the athletic, what is that word? He has all the athletic tools as a wide receiver. Sometimes his hands just leave him. David Njoku is going to be big today to me as well. Marvin Hall is going to have to play. He's going to have to. We have nobody else. This is the scheme. Wide receivers open day, says our offensive coordinator over on the YouTube chat. Aaron on Facebook says Willis and Bradley have been elevated from practice squad. Hall and Bradley will start. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for that information. That's why we're the voice of the fans. You know, we have guys that's dig deep. They dig deep to get that information. Who is starting today? Hall, Bradley. Webster Slaughter can't start. I think he's a little too old now. I know he can't get in. Langhorne can't get in. I don't know if we can get Eric Metcalf to come back. But we're down 6 players. Also, B.J. Goodson is not playing today. That hurts. I don't think we can afford to lose anybody on the defensive side of the ball today. We can't do it. Jacob Phillips is out as well. And Cedric Wills, he doesn't have COVID, but he's out too. We're down a lineman, and we already know Wyatt Teller is out. So we have a whole lot of players not playing football today for these Cleveland Browns. Kanan says Ozzie Newsome came back today only. I'm glad to hear it. Suit him up. How you doing, Grant? I did have a good Christmas. Thank you very much for asking. How did you guys? Did you guys have a good holiday? I meant to get that at the beginning, but then I got all worked up due to COVID. How was your guys' holiday? Did you have a good one? Let me know in the chat. Thank you for asking about mine. Hopefully yours was good as well, Grant. How was your guys' holiday? Let me know in the chat. Everything Browns Nation, how was your holiday? Was it good? Did you get to spend time with your family? Did you get a break from worrying about our Browns for a day at least if we're going to get in the playoffs? How was your holiday? Let me know in the chat. Was it good? Did you eat? Did you get what you wanted? Or did you just chill out, watch Alvin Kamara break fantasy hearts or win fantasy Super Bowls? How was it? Let me know. Grant says great. Chicken nugget game. Man, that might be the goated YouTube name. I don't know. The chicken nugget game says very good. How you doing, Memopolis? You're not late. You're right on time. Big Baller says I got a Baker jersey. Congratulations. Tim says his was good. Bryant better not fumble, says Zach. Mine was just a normal day, says functional. Brandy says watching the Vikings on Christmas made me vomit. Hey, Brandy. Do what you got to do. I think we'll be okay if Hooper plays, says Michael. Aaron says relaxing. Christmas. Kareem Hunt at receiver is the best option, says Brandon. Derek says I played NCAA 07. Hey, man, sometimes you got to bring it back, my guy. Bring it back. Zach says I got an OBJ jersey. Jacob says I got a Taki jersey. And Tim says, yo, over on YouTube. And on Facebook, Joni says, go Dogs. Happy birthday, Nick Chubb. We love you from Canton, Ohio. That's right. It is Nick freaking Bartholomew. I don't care about your fantasy team. I hate the Power Rangers. Chubb. Birthday today. Happy birthday to Nick Chubb. I know he's not watching the show. He probably will never watch the show for his entire life, but that's okay. I am your number one fan. Happy birthday, my guy. Like I said, you don't even know who I am, but it doesn't matter. Happy birthday to Nick Chubb. Scott says D has to step up big time. Go Dogs, you can do it. Tommy says my girlfriend broke up with me on Christmas Day. I hope not, Tom. I hope not. I hope not, my guy. Let's get Paul Warfield. Best case scenario, says Scott. Have a better holiday when the Browns win today, says Mitchell. Bo says the game will prove the diversity that the Browns have to overcome. Dimitri says no worries. We watching Big Dog. Shout out to you. Dog check! And Eric Muncie says happy holidays, everything Browns Nation. Sorry I'm late. No need to apologize. When you show up, you are on time. No need to apologize. People got things to do. People have lives to live. Whenever you show up, you are on time. No need to apologize. Shout out to Derek Talbert. Can we get a sound effect that says Chubb check? Dog check! I don't know if there is one that says Chubb check, but thank you for the donation. The only thing I can think of is if I say Chubb check, record it, and then make it a sound effect. That's the only thing I can think of, but thank you for the donation. Sean Payne says, it's my birthday, same as Chubb. Happy birthday to you, Sean Payne. Happy birthday. We shouldn't underestimate Darnold. He can make some plays, work out of nothing, which is scary. I don't underestimate anybody. As we're talking about Browns down 6 players due to COVID. Listen, I'm nervous. But Corey, why? Listen, down 6 players is a lot, especially when all of them are big-time receivers we have been using. Also counting OBJ, but OBJ's been gone for a while. We've been used to that by now, but when you haven't been getting reps, you haven't got to practice without these players. You've had no practice. You just heard about it. You had a notification on your phone. What? What do we do now? Hey, you, put on some pads. You're in. Get his jersey ready. Hey, let's go. What route do I run? I don't know. We'll think about it, all right? You have to do this on the fly. This is what makes me nervous. I don't care if the Jets are 1-13, 0-15, 8-8, 9-7. They have a first-round draft pick at quarterback. Jamison Crowder can be dangerous. They have Frank Gore, who has been in the NFL since I have been living, I think. I don't know. He's been there forever. They have players that can win games, but they've only won one. That's not the point. It makes me nervous. This is, to me, this is the worst possible time that this could have happened. Happened in week 2, week 5, week 4, week 8. No, we're going to wait till week 16 when playoffs are on the line. And guess what? How the COVID bug come right around the corner and smacks you in the face. That's why I'm worried. I don't underestimate any team. That's why Jamie Foxx made a movie called Any Given Sunday for games like this. Nothing easy in this town, bro. I got my first jersey on Christmas. It was an OBJ jersey. Shout out to you, Ducky. All right, Mario. Michael says, we need the Colts to beat the Steelers and the Titans to lose. All right, I love our Browns this season, says Eric. Is awesome so far, but I have that feeling today. I hope I'm wrong. I really don't want Cleveland to give this game up. I think that's what he's trying to say. I got a new football and catching gloves. All right, Memopolis. Shout out to you. Brandon says, I have 4 channels that I pay for to watch NFL, and the Browns game is on none of them. Good gracious, Brandy. Pay for 4 channels? I'm going to need you to call your cable company and be like, listen, this is some BS. What is going on? Shout out to Addy, my guy. Back in the building. He says Stefanski had to do a walkthrough with the reserve players in the hotel parking lot this morning, not to mention Wills is out too. Exactly. $5 donation. Shout out to you, Addy. Thank you for the $5 donation. How you doing, Brandy Duncan? I am feeling better. Thank you for asking, Brandy Duncan. How are you doing? I am back to myself. Last time you guys see me, I was holding on by yarn, literally ready to pass out, but I am back to myself. Thank you for asking, Brandy Duncan. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. I am back, ready to roll. I was pumped up, ready to just go off about how we beat the Giants. Yeah. Here come the Jets. But they said, no, you're not allowed to be happy. You're a Browns fan. We will give you something to complain about. And this is what they gave us. But it's all good. Go Coach and Baker, says Robert. Jacob Turpin, Hate Club Inc. says, if Browns versus Steelers play for the AFC North, would it get flexed to, did he say Monday or Sunday Night Football? And it went away. I think he said Sunday Night Football. Yeah, he said Sunday Night Football. I would imagine it would. I would imagine. Robert said no crow today. No crow today. Hopefully no crow today. Vahilla Sports Talk says, hello, Brandy. I think he meant hello, but he typed, the opposite of heaven. But I think he meant hello. How you doing, Vahilla Sports Talk? Shout out to you and your Vikings. Sorry about Kamara. How you doing, Jesse? Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. We are going to get hyped today. Donations for the holidays. Shout out to you, Robert. What's up, bro? Dog pound, baby. What's up, Matthew? Rel says 2 tight ends and 2 running backs with 100+ yards today. Scott on Facebook says Browns, Giants, Colts winning is our final Xmas gift. Playoff berth and chance for the division. How you doing, Susie? Let's go, dogs. The next man up. Shout out to you over on Facebook. Tyler on Facebook says possibly a lot of 3 tight end sets, maybe split Kareem out some. Defense needs to step up and win the game for once. How you doing, Noah? Shout out to you over on Facebook. That's a long comment, James. I can't read all that, but hopefully it's something good you wrote there over on Facebook. That was a book. That would take me about 10 minutes to read. But shout out to you. Hopefully that is a happy comment that you put over there on Facebook. Now let's get into it. We will go back to the whole COVID situation, but let's get into what happened Sunday night before we got hit with bad news. Our Browns did win a game Sunday night, a game where I wanted to pass out, but that's not what this is about. It's about our Giants. Our Giants. What? Yeah, they were our Giants Sunday night because Freddie Kitchens, let me tell you, I don't miss that guy at all. All right? He called the plays, and I think we had nightmares with some of the play calls he called on Sunday night. We beat the Giants 20-6. We are now 10-4. They had fake field goals. They had whoopsie-doos. The punter was at quarterback. They did motions on. They didn't kick field goals, and we were all fine with it. We beat the Giants 20-6. I can't complain. I've heard some people online, oh my God, that was a boring game. We could have been more exciting. Are you kidding me? This is what we've come down to now. We're winning games, and now some Brown fans, I'm not saying you guys, I'm talking about Twitter fear and all that other stuff, are complaining on how the Browns win games. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. I can't do it. A win is a win. 10-4, took care of business. The defense, as much as I bag on them, they could have given up more than 6 if Freddie Kitchens was competent as a play caller. But they did what they had to do. In the second half, they completely shut down Colt McCoy. The offense looked good. The running game didn't get going. But like I said, I thought the Giants would key in on stopping Nick Chubb. But Baker Mayfield once again did his thing. Dan V, shout out to you. Thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you, Dan V. What up, Talking and Grubbin Media? What's up? How are you doing? Hopefully your holiday was good and everything is great for you. Shout out to Myron Bell. Crushed him today. Best Impact says no slander for Baker. I am gone. Leave again. I don't slander Baker. I tell the truth. Baker has been on his thing. We'll talk about him a little later. He balled out again Sunday night. His haters are starting to whittle away just a little bit. A little bit. He's doing his thing. How do we have so many players out, says Aaron? COVID. That's how. I guess they were around one person who got it, and now they got to sit out. Will our wide receivers be back? You can test positive for COVID for up to 3 months. Ooh. The Chicken Nugget Gang says, here's the thing. Do we want the Steelers to lose or win? We're going to get into that. Hold on. You guys are reading my mind because that is the question of the day. That is the question of today. I'm missing a lot of people here. A win is a win. Exactly. Let's go Browns. Punter back. 39-19 Jets. Will Baker get frustrated and force the ball? I hope not, Brandy. Let Baker bake. Today's game is going to be super wired. I think Wills or Hall would have a big day. Who all is out? Who all is out is Jarvis Landry, Rashard Higgins, DPJ, Cardell Hodge, BJ Goodson, Jacob Phillips, Jedrick Wills, and Wyatt Teller, for all I know. For all I know. So I'm glad I actually watched last week's game. They're looking so much better than past years. Keep it up, Browns. And I see in the title I have week 15. It is week 16. Somebody just caught that. I didn't see it. Good for me. Just disregard that. Week 16. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence who put week 16 in the comments. I just caught that. It is week 16, not week 15. New to the channel, go Browns. Thank you, 937 No Name. Shout out to you. I gotta go see you in a minute. All right, Susie. They're mad about not playing. Hour to the game. Can Freddie call plays for the Jets? I wish that he could. I wish that he could. But what a game for the Browns, beating the Jets, the New York Giants. Hopefully they beat the Jets. I'm speaking in the future, but they beat the Giants 20-6 and proving to 10-4. 10-4. And we are still fighting for our playoff lives. Think about that. 10-4, fighting for our playoff lives. Fighting for our playoff lives. This is Everything Browns Nation live. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you know when we go live. Facebook, share it. Put whatever emoji you're having. Happy, sad, angry, you don't know. And if you're on Facebook, tell all your friends and family because we are winding down to the end of the year. Jets, Steelers. That's all we have left. That's it. And that's all. So let's get into it. Let's keep it popping. Keep it cracking. Do you know who said that? Do you know if DJ Hazmat? You talking about the Browns guy? Maybe. I think so. I think I know who you're talking about. Going to be tough today. If we were the Ravens, we would get a pass. We never get a pass. We never get a pass. We are the Browns, but that's okay. Joshua says stick to the run. Run the ball is what Joshua wants us to do over on Facebook. So let's jump into it. I'm going to talk about Baker a little bit later, but people have been asking about it, and you ask and you shall receive. Browns look to clinch the playoffs today. And before I get into the Browns, Benjamin, we have a lot of players out today. Jarvis, Rashad, DPJ, Cardell Hodge, BJ Goodson, Jacob Phillips, Jedrick Wills, Wyatt Teller, Webster Slaughter, Kevin Mack, Ernest Biner, Willis McGahee, William Green. A lot of people are out today for the Browns. We gotta put on some duct tape, icy hot. We gotta go out there and get the job done. A lot of players are out. I know you're talking about Susie. I didn't know the name, but it's the guy that makes the videos after every Cleveland Browns win or loss. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I know who you guys are talking about. Yeah, he's pretty dope. But yeah, we have a lot of people out. But speaking of playoffs, I got to get one thing off my chest. It has everything to do with the Browns, but nothing the Browns did. The Oakland, Los Angeles, Las Vegas Raiders. You know what? You are now another franchise I never want to see succeed again. Ever. First, it was the Atlanta Falcons. You know, I used to like them when Vic was there and all that, and I still, something to my heart. And now you. You had one job to do yesterday. I was a Raiders fan yesterday for 3 hours. 3 hours I was a Raiders fan. And you had one thing to do. One. Shout out to AAA, my guy. $5 donation. Happy holidays, everyone. Goes Browns. Thank you for the $5 donation. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You had one guy. One job. Win. Beat the Dolphins. It'd make our path a lot easier, and you still stay in the playoffs. You still had something to fight for as a team. You had something to fight for. But why are you crying about it? We still can get in. That's what some people would say that would come in here and who aren't Browns fans. I don't care. You had one job. That's it. Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in and saves Tua from a loss because Tua wasn't doing anything. The coach said, listen, my job's on the line. I'm going to put in the beard. The beard comes in and goes right down the field, all right? But then you come down, waste all the time, kick a field goal. Did you not learn from what the Jets did against you? Did you not learn from Greg Williams? Evidently, you guys didn't. You guys didn't learn. No, what do? You don't play prevent defense. You play some soft doo-doo, boo-boo skins cover two, and then your lineman rips Fitzpatrick's face off, and you lose the game. You lose. So all you had to do was just hold them. And then all we would have to do is win today, and everything is good. But no. So the Raiders, I am done with you. I am done. I will never root for you again in any game. I know you guys don't care, but I had to get that off my chest. They have ruined everything for me today. Today would have been so easy for us. Well, we had to win the game, but our scenario would be a lot easier. Just win. All right. Alex says, this guy, listen, man. Listen. Sometimes. Shout out to Eric Muncie, $5 donation. $5 donation. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. Shout out to you. Now, talking about the playoffs, a very interesting scenarios for the Cleveland Browns. Now, I'm going to ask you guys this question. The Browns can actually get into the playoffs today with a win against the Jets and if the Steelers beat the Colts. Would you rather the Browns just get in today, sweep it under the rug, don't have to worry about the game next week? Or, because the Giants aren't beating Baltimore. That's not happening. I know I said the Bengals wouldn't beat the Steelers, and I was wrong. I get it. I'm trash for that. Listen, that's Pittsburgh's fault. They should have beat the Bengals, okay? I didn't see that coming. But Baltimore is not losing to the Giants. It's not happening. It will not happen, okay? Not. Book it. But that's besides the point. Should we want the Browns? We want the Browns to win, okay? Should we want the Steelers to beat the Colts, get it out the way? We're in the playoffs. We don't have to worry about it next week. Mere bag of shells. We're good. Or, like we do every week, want the Steelers to lose. Who cares about them? Roll the dice next week. Go for the AFC North title and laugh in their face. Which one should we root for? Which one? Because Baltimore's not losing to the Giants. They're not. Colts, Steelers. Who should we root for? Should we root for the Steelers to beat the Colts? Or should we say, you know what, Colts, you beat the Steelers. We don't care. We take care of business today against the Jets and then go for the AFC North title next week. Which one? Benjamin says the first one. He says Colts, laugh in their face. Brandon says the Browns always take the long way. Willie says the one today. Bobby says Colts. Alex says the Colts win our division. Colts, Steelers shall win. Danny says 2 nickels. Bobby says Colts. 5 teams will be 11-4 Tuesday. Colts. So a lot of people are saying pick the Colts to win. Robert says 2 wins route for the Browns Steelers. I'm not taking any chances. Okay. The name. Bobby says Colts. Over on Facebook, Reginald says today we'll lose G-Men 27-21. So you're saying the Ravens will lose, huh? Stephanie says never root for the Steelers. Robert says I want a playoff berth. Noah says nah, I want it to end with a clash of the Titans to show everyone we came behind and earned it, that division, and deserve the playoffs. Robert says I want the Colts to win. So he says play to win. Just worry about our team first. Robert says Colts. Benjamin says we go for the Browns. Take on anyone. Robert said we need the playoffs. I can never cheer for the Steelers. Just went out. AFC North for the win. I'd rather be in today as Cleveland. I don't want to rely on beating Steelers, says Scott. This is not a Steelers page. Oh, I must have missed something before. The Jets are coming off a great win, and the Browns had no receivers. One of those games. I'm nervous, too. I've said it before. Win division. This year, we break the streak, though. Browns stay in the game. Colts to win and Packers to beat Titans. What would that get us? We still wouldn't be in, right? I don't think so. Let me know if that helps us at all. If we win the day, Steelers will win if Juju doesn't. Oh, Juju. I'm sorry, man. I don't like to laugh at players. Oh, Juju. Oh, shout out to Elaine Bridges with a $14.99 donation. Thank you, my family. $14.99 donation. Thank you very much. $14.99 dono. Thank you. Appreciate it for the donation. Thank you. Thank you for that donation. I'm sorry. Oh, Juju gonna need to stop dancing, man. He's going to need to stop dancing. Oh, man. He's going to need to stop dancing. D needs to step up and win, says Scott. Mark says won't have our players back next week. I think we should have them back because they didn't actually test positive for COVID. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. I do, LOL. Scott said I think 11-5 team will be the 8th and not get in. That's crazy. Jack, thank you. $9.99 donation. Thank you, Jack. Happy holidays. Browns winning 27-10 today. Next man up. Memopolis says, let Juju dance. Now, hear me out here. I never root for the Steelers. You know what? Never in my life. I can't do it. I can't. But what's more important, a playoff berth or a chance to win the AFC North? Because a win is not guaranteed next week. What's more important? I want to make the playoffs. Now, listen, if I can make the playoffs and win the AFC North, great. Thank you very much. Yes. Woo! Praise Jesus. All right? Yes, I know it's just football, but you get where I'm going at. I want a playoff berth as quick as possible. Now, the route for me, which I don't think would happen, is if somehow the Giants upset Baltimore. I don't think that's going to happen and we win. But we have to do our job first. Nothing is given any given Sunday. But I want a playoff berth as soon as possible. As soon as possible. The longer this drags out, the more nervous I get. That's me. So if the Colts lose, they lose. All right? I want in the playoffs as soon as possible so I can come on here next week and just talk about whatever, do a dance, throw a water bottle across the room because we're in. I don't want it to come down to, well, we better beat Pittsburgh or we don't know what's going to happen. But that's me. Rest in peace, Kevin Green. Truly missed. Yes, rest in peace to Kevin Green. I hope Jimmy Brown can see this team win. Playoff berth, way more important. COVID can still affect us next week, too. Playoffs now. Rest some guys next week before playoff starts. That's a very good point. Anything can happen, just like the Las Vegas and Arizona. Las Vegas. Shout out to you, Wokite. I probably butchered that name. I'm telling you, I'm done with Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Oakland, and Los Angeles. I am done with them. They are no longer franchises to me. No longer. They blew it. Yes, right, Scott. Raiders hurt last night. It hurt. We in the season of winning, losing not option this time of year. More like Fitz tragic for us. It was. All they had to do was keep Tua in the game. Why did you have to be a smart coach? Huh? Let him learn. Let him, have those young moments. It hurt. What up, Gmail? Play the hand you got. Win today. We all know we got to win. Like, if we don't win, I don't want to cry on stream, but if I do, don't talk about me. A day for our tight ends to shine. I agree, Curious Moon. Go to the Sports Surge to watch the game. Thank you. Bring the Rams back to St. Louis. Crunky sucks. Nick Chubb will lead the league in rushing after this game. Whoa. Keep it the good work, Corey, from Dwight A. from Tampa, Florida. Thank you, Dwight, my guy. Shout out to you, Dwight. Hey, we got to root our Browns on, man. We got to do it. Shout out. Do your thing in Florida. You doing big things. Proud of you, homie. But we got to root for our Browns, my guy. Whatever juju you got, whatever, thing you do, keep doing it. We got to win. We winning today, says Alex. Bobby says, I want to go to school. Always something with our Browns. The Chubb and Hunt show. Dust off those 3 tight ends. Happy birthday, Nick Chubb. Shout out to Nick Chubb. If we lose, I will not go to school. Over on Facebook, Scott says defense. 9-6 says Lee. How? 9-6? Huh? I must have missed something. Gotta go, says Scott. Great show. Hopefully celebrating at 4 p.m. All right, Scott, do your thing, man. Be safe. Benjamin on Facebook says, I hope all seconds boys step up today. Make statement for the spot. Redder says practice squad has something to prove today. Hey, man, practice squad, step up. All right, dog pound. That's right. All right, Dwight, do your thing. Dog check. How can I see the Browns live today? Deborah, I don't know. If you're trying to watch the game, I believe it's on CBS for people in Ohio. You can react with us. I didn't do this yet, so let me go ahead and do it. I'm a little late on doing this, but my day ones know we're going to be here at 1 o'clock for the watch party. Browns versus Jets. We are back. Better than last week because we are 100%. 1 p.m. Browns versus Jets live. Not the game, but just our reaction. We watch it together. We laugh together. We cry together. We have joy together. 1 p.m. Browns vs. Jets watch party here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, turn on those notifications. You know how we do. Now, if you want to watch the game, which I encourage you to, react with us. Actually watch the game because those are the pros that call it. I am an amateur with emotions. So watch the game. React with us. I'm sure somewhere you can stream it. Everybody in the chat, they help you out on finding ways to watch it. I'm not one of those guys that go, hey, man, just watch it. No, I want you to watch the game so you can see it as it goes. But I do my best, if you can't, to help you to be your eyes and let you know what's going on. So 1 o'clock, watch party. Let's have fun. Let's go. It's blacked out in your area? Oh, okay, Deborah. I'm sorry to hear that. Moss, man, you're going skiing. Okay. Odell tore his ACL against the Bengals, the second matchup. Sean said you can watch on the NFL app. Jimmy. Tater Goat says, Corey, we in trouble today. My guy, I can't believe what they're doing to us. NFL wants us to lose. Hopefully not, Tater Goat, man. Let's stay positive. Derek said, I turn the TV down and listen to you every week. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Robert says, I'm not allowed to post sites to watch the game, so hit me up on FB for more info. Hit up Robert Watson. If that's okay with him on FB, he'll let you know. But here we go. How did the Browns mitigate coverage? Sacks? Pray. That's what I do. Pray. $4.99 Blue Jay. What's up, Corey? How you doing, Blue Jay? Pray. $4.99. Dog check. $4.99 donation. Cleveland Mafia. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I was skiing. You don't have to apologize, Christopher. Do your thing. Hopefully you have fun. Is Ronnie Harrison playing today? I don't know if he's playing. I did hear he got off the injury report, and last thing I heard is they were doubting he was going to play today, but I don't know if they changed their mind or not. But let's go. All right. Back to the offense. Baker Mayfield, once again, He showed up against the Giants. I told you I was going to go back, but everybody wants to know about the playoffs. Now, this man in his last 5 games, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. We all know the interception against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, it was a big one. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But this man has been balling his last 5 games. We got to give it up when credit is due. Because, listen, I'm guilty too, okay? When he does bad, I let him have it. I let him have it. But we have to give praise when praise is due. He's been balling since the bye week. There's no other way to put it. He has improved immensely. 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's looked good. The offensive line has looked good. It's not just the run game anymore. It's not 102 yards. I'm exaggerating, but you know where I'm going. You have to give credit where credit is due. Buffering. David said buffering. I must have missed something. Another Glenvin album. See what the coach dials up. We have pound them. Latina in the bill. Oh, Latina turned into a Brown Street $4.99 donation. We have won now. The game is over. My girl Latina has showed up to a Brown stream, and she said, you know what? I've heard a lot of hype about this Brown stuff. This guy talking about this Brown. Let me see what he's got. And she said, you know what? He's actually pretty good. Shout out to you, Latina. Thank you, my friend, for coming in and donating $4.99 to us Cleveland Browns. Shout out to you. Thank you. She's like, you know what? He's not half bad. Thank you for the donation. Bobby said, this is for my grandpa who passed away. Sorry about that, Bobby. Prayers to you and your family. Hopefully, the Browns can get you a win and your grandpa win today and beat those Jets. Mimapa says, I was always a Baker fan, but you said I'm buffering? Am I still buffering? Am I good? Let me know. Am I buffering? Hopefully I'm not. Let me know. Scott said we will win today. Play Pitt next week for all of the marbles. Mark on Facebook says, hey, Corey from South Carolina. You're good. You're fine. You're good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. No buffering on my end. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys. No buffers, bro. All right. Cool. All right. But Baker, we have to give credit when credit is due. Baker is doing his thing. We jump on him like a bag of rocks. He throws it an interception, bench him. Send him to Subway. Why Subway? I don't know, but that's where I want to send him. Send him to Walmart. Send him anywhere. But let's go. Barb said, I didn't watch last week. They won. Might not watch today. Hey, Barb, whatever works, okay? I usually don't go, you know what? Don't watch us. But, hey, if it works, hey, I'm not going to stop you, okay? Whatever works, Barb. But we got to give credit when credit is due. Brandy said Brown's wide receiver room is buffering. That's a good one. But we got to give this man credit, man. Because as soon as he makes a mistake, I already know what's going to happen. Hopefully he doesn't for a long time. But as soon as he does, is FedEx available? First class. Let's send him to the XFL. What? It's a mistake. But we got to give him his credit. He is improving. Kevin Stefanski's system is really highlighting Baker's strengths now. The man in play action is phenomenal. Rolling outside the pocket, he's beautiful. Tap dances a little bit in the pocket, but he's getting better. Shout out to Baker. Corey, a good test of Baker building chemistry with the new receivers. You're right, Curious. That scares me today. Oh, boy. This is war. I've stood up for Baker every week of the year. It feels good to see him stepping up. Shout out to you, Eric. It's hard sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I lose it. I cannot lie. Use Joseph as a hybrid. He's best on the run when he's in tight. Get this dub, Cleveland. Tay to go. Baker is 10-4. He deserves so much credit. Baker's the most humble guy in the NFL. I can't go that far. I can't go that far. Yes, Wyatt is out today, Robert. Wyatt is not playing. Robert says the Joker will have a big day. He's been solid. Get off his back. Shout out to you, Lee. Benjamin says 4:30 a.m. here in Australia. How dedicated are we, Dog Pound? Shout out to you. 4:30 a.m. in Australia. My guy's up at 4:30 a.m. I was knocked out at 4:30 a.m. Probably had a little drool going down somewhere. I don't know. But 4:30 a.m., my guy. Shout out to you. Ben says 27-17 Browns, and then he said go Colts. And Robert says Chubb is the most humble player in the NFL. And I agree with that one. Nicholas freaking out, care about your fantasy team. Benjamin, I hate Power Rangers. Chubb is the most humble player maybe in NFL history. Yes, Garrett is playing today. Landon, unless something happens dramatically, I don't know about. Need something a little stronger than Wilder today, Corey. You know Wilder for the pregame. Sunkissed is for the watch party, who's been here from week 1. You know what's happening. Use Lamb at receiver, LOL. TG for you, Corey. I'll be watching with you. Go Browns. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Power Rangers. If you ain't been here, mostly folders, a bit of everything. Something I did during a run. I don't know what's wrong with me during the Eagles game. I have issues during my watch party, and it just stuck with me. So I use a whole bunch of names for Nick Chubb, my guy. Broadcast, thank you for the $5 donation. Merry Christmas, Corey. Browns fans and Cleveland wide receiver room. Dog check to you. Shout out, my guy. I've been sipping some spiked eggnog for this one, Corey. It says Barb. I got Sour Patch Kids right here, but then I had to change my account. Ducku said, Mommy, this water burns, LOL. Jets will load the box. I just pray we have an hidden talent at wideout. Frank says 41-14. Before we get to the game, one more time, Everything Browns Nation live. Every pregame, 11:45, unless the game is Sunday night, then before the Sunday night game or Monday night, you get the drill. YouTube, turn those notifications, subscribe if you haven't already, so you know when we go live. We are a family. We are growing. We just hit over 5,000 subscribers. Thank you all. Greatly appreciated. You also can go to patreon.com/Everything Browns. You can support that way as too. Also on Facebook, if you are there, share it to every Browns group that you know so they can join the pregame show and we can talk about our Browns, laugh, cry, whatever the emotion that is needed for the time. And at 1 p.m., I'm trying to remember all this. Yes, 1 p.m., Browns versus Jets live watch party. We react. I cannot show the game. Hopefully I don't have to say that much today, but hopefully you can find a way to watch it, react with us as hopefully we have more happy emotions today than pain because we need to win this game. And that actually rhymed. Yes, I didn't mean for it to do, but that's just what happens sometimes when you're on a roll. But now, let's go. Who wins today's game? Browns versus Jets. Baker versus Colin Cowherd's love stepchild, Sam Darnold. Who's going to win this game? I don't know. Maybe you know. Maybe you can see the future. Maybe you have a machine like that. I don't know. But let's get into it. Who wins the game? Browns versus Jets. Let's go. EBN pregame stream has become part of my game day ritual. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate you. Richard says dog check. I didn't hit. Dog check. There you go. Stop playing with me, machine. I need you to work with me, not against me. Robert says 38-13. Him and Barry Sanders. I'm putting on my hat on the line. Robert said, I'm putting my hat on the line for this game. Browns will win. When Robert puts his hat on the line, he is undefeated over on Facebook. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. The Saints running back at 6 rushing TDs. I would think that the Vikings defense is better than the Jets. I say we still going to run the ball with success no matter how many get put in the box. Go Hunt. Go Browns. Well, we'll see. That Viking defense has had problems all year long, but we will see. James Taylor says Browns 42, Jets 7. Rams didn't run the ball. We will. Browns 42-19 Jets. Browns and Baker. Also, I forgot, who is your big dog of the game? Get your big dog of the game also in the comments. Who is going to show up? Who is going to show out? Now, a lot of the big dogs aren't playing today. We already listed them. Jarvis Landry, DPJ, Rashard Higgins, Cardell Hodge, Webster Slaughter. It all goes down the line. B.J. Goodson, Jacob Phillips. They're all out. Leroy Horde. You know what I'm saying? Dennis Northcutt. What? Dennis Northcutt? What? Who? Tim Cal? Whatever. Everybody's out. All right. There's a lot of people out due to COVID. Okay. But who's your big dog of the game as well? Robert says go defense. Ducky says Chubb. Kanan says defense. Bobby says Nick Joshi. Juju likes to dance. Chubb. Okay. He's coming up with names of his own for Nick Chubb. Derek Derek says number 23 is his big dog of the game. Hey, man, maybe he steps up. I'm going to give him a chance. Maybe he steps up and makes a big hit on a run or something. Mickey says Chubb and Hunt. All three RBs get a touchdown, says Rel. Mimopoulos says big dog Baker every week. Paul says big dog Hunt. The name says Myles Garrett. Kanan says Miles, Mikes. Christopher says Jim Brown. Dirty Juice says big dog is Chubb and Vernon. Going to show out, and I call it 35-13. Bobby says Chubb. Pie God says Chubb. Landon says Kareem Hunt. Eric says Browns win ugly 27-23. I don't think it will be easy with our COVID situation. We will have to dig deep. Bobby says Chubb or Baker. Brandy says big dog, tight ends, coach. Brandy was in the lab on her iPad dialing up schemes, pulling film from 2016 on the tight ends, coach and tight ends, and she came up with that. I think that's what she did too, by the way. Good call on that one, Brandy. SG says Miles touchdowns. Ducky says Chubb on offense, Miles on defense. Lucky said Joshua Cribbs for quarterback. Jared says Baker. Lucky says, I said that one. Robert says coach. Barb says, wow, Corey Ravens fined $250K for the outbreak. Good gracious. Slide me over a 1,000 of that. Come on, NFL. Y'all don't need all that. Chubba Love says Richard. Susie says Hooper's her big dog of the game. Cribbs is out. LOL says Robert. Herman Fontnot is out. I probably butchered that last name. Cowherd is a Browns hater, LOL. Somebody caught that Cowherd reference. He loves Sam Darnold. Addy, $2 donation. Shout out to you. We're about to put Case Keenum at wide receiver. I hope not. Shout out to the 301 in the building over on Facebook. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. It gets us in the algorithm. That's what YouTube told me. I don't make these things up. YouTube told me that. So hit that thumbs up. It gets us in the algorithm so more people can see it. So more Brown fans can say, hey, I'm not alone. I am not alone. Come join the family. Thank you. Producer G said that Jets D looked pretty good last week. I know, Producer G, do you have to come in here and just make me worry more? Was that the goal with that comment? I'm already nervous, okay? I'm already nervous. They looked good against Jared Goff in the Fighting Sean McVays last week. I'm already nervous. Let's go, Testaverde. I see everyone seeing 40 points for the Browns. Hey, that's what they do here. That's what they do. We'll see what happens. Big dog is all these snacks I'm going to eat, says Mimopoulos. Producer G trying to make me nervous. He knows I get nervous. But we're going to see what happens. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? How about 23? LOL, says Ducky. Northcutt, big dog, LOL. Corey, we playing at home? No, we are on the road at MetLife Stadium. The same stadium we played in last week, just different colors. Green and white. Producer G laughing at me because he knows how I get. Tim Yu says, yeah. Brittany says, LOL. Thank you, Jets win. My uncle likes the Jets. I'm nervous too, twin, but we're going to win, says Calvin. Amarillo says Marvin Hall will make a huge play. Producer G says still a big win, 24-10. Barb says OMG. In the Street says 390 plus watching, run them likes up. Hey, appreciate everybody for all the love. It is greatly appreciated. We have really grown this year. And I didn't see this coming, but it's greatly appreciated to all you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Myles Garrett's going to have a receiving TD. We need to win today. Love this new team and coach, says Robert. Practice squad. Receivers rise up. Brandon says someone called Kenny Brett. Brandon, no. Brandon, we aren't that desperate, Brandon. All right? We don't want Kenny, Britt, or Dwayne Bowe. Brandon, you better go suit up. If you have bad knees like me, get some icy hot, get a knee brace. We'd rather have you and me out there, all right? When my knees, you hit me one time, it is over, okay? But we do not want one of the two worst free agent signings in Browns history, maybe NFL history, all right? But besides that, Browner dog check $4.99. Thank you for the donation. Wrong one. Thank you for the donation, dog check. Jesus was killed in Cleveland. That's the only reason for the bad luck. Also, shout out to Brandy. Dog check. Shout out to Brandy. Shout out to Brandy. You have fans, Brandy. That's what I'm going to say. You have fans. Baker gets a rushing and receiving touchdown on top of 3 passing touchdowns. Corey, you're an awesome commentator, and you really make the telecast a lot of fun. Keep it up. Thank you, Barb. Appreciate it. Dog check says Tim, and Browner is laughing. Dude, we have no NFL receivers this game. We don't. And that's why I'm nervous. I am nervous, all right? Producer G knows me. I get nervous no matter the opponent. They'll be playing the Little Giants, okay? You know the Little Giants. You remember the movie, all right? They sucked, okay? I'll still be nervous. And then the Cowboys, they were like the Monstars from Space Jam. They were good, all right? But that's besides the point. Down every receiver you can think of. 2 key linebackers on defense. Our defense is already nothing to write home about. You wouldn't send a postcard to the defense saying you are great. You just wouldn't do it. I am nervous. The Jets coming off one of their best wins of the season. Oh, wait a minute. They only have 1 win on the season. So they're coming off their best win of the season. They may be out of the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. So who knows? They're going to just mail it in now. They might as well say, you know what? Let's just go try to be spoiler now. Let's just try to beat the Browns and stop them from making the playoffs. That will make our day. Maybe they'll do that now. I don't know. But I am nervous. We're down every receiver you could think of. We pulled players from the practice squad. One was at Wendy's eating 4 for $4. And they came in and said, let's go. Take off your mask. You got to go to practice. But there is no practice. In the parking lot. Walk through. 3 a.m. Huh? Yeah, let's go. That's what we're dealing with right now. I am nervous, okay? I can pull you the Jets numbers. It doesn't matter, but I will. 29th in yards allowed. 30th in pass yards allowed. 14th in rushing yards allowed, and 28th in points allowed. What does that mean? By the numbers, they stink. But I don't care about numbers. I care about the present and right now and what's happening. No practice with the new receivers, hardly no reps. That can lead to unforced turnovers or whatever can happen. That makes me nervous. But we do have Nick Chubb. We do have Kareem Hunt. We do have Austin Hooper. We do have Harrison Bryant. We do have David Stonewall. Make me lay down some concrete Njoku that may be able to catch a pass. These are both athletic tight end that you can split out wide. We can put Kareem Hunt in the slot. Some people in here are saying Marvin Hall is going to have a big day. So we will have to see, and the defense is going to have to do something for once, all right? But Corey, they did good last week. Do it again. Make it twice. Show me something. They're going to have to step up as well. So who do I have winning? Of course, I'm going to pick the Browns, okay? It's obvious we need to win to get into the playoffs, but I'm not going with this flambunctious 50 points, 40 points. No, I'm going to go Browns 28, New York Jets 16. Browns win by 12. They get the job done at MetLife Stadium, sweeping New York team, head home to Cleveland, do every COVID test that they could think of, test the dogs. Is that legal? I don't know. Test everybody to make sure that we are clean and ready to go against Pittsburgh 28-16. I'm going to be sweating through the whole watch party, so bear with me. And my big dog of the game is Kareem Hunt. I think he does it in the receiving end. I think he does it in the rushing end. He shows off every skill that he has and why he is the best complementing backup running back that you can ever have. That's right. He's 3 backups because he is that good. That's my big dog of the game, Kareem Hunt. 2 touchdowns, 100 yards rushing for today. That's right. I said it. That's my prediction, and that's my big dog of the game. Please let the Browns kill the Jets. Derek Willis, Texas Tech, guns up for the red zone score. Browns 24-20. Baker with 2 interceptions today. Sorry, says Brandy. Brandy, do not bring that juju in here. Please. Yeah, Kareem Hunt. Does the rest help the team for next week, or does it make us rusty? The The rest may help. They were on a roll. The offense was looking good. So hopefully it helps. We will open up a TD drive with more passes than runs, then open up the runs. At Rel, I like how you're thinking. I didn't see that comment. My bold prediction is Baker 300 pass yards, 3 TDs without his receivers, says producer G. I like your bold prediction. I like it. I don't think Juju is going to dance. He hasn't posted it yet. Do you believe in your heart and soul that the Browns will win? I believe in my heart and soul the Browns will win, but I'm just nervous. This is a brain pick and a heart pick. This just isn't a hope pick. But that's all I got for the pregame show. If you're going to be here at the watch party on YouTube, I'll see you in about 15 minutes. If you're not going to be here, I'll see you next week, hopefully celebrating a Browns win. Until next time, my family, my friends, and even some people who came in here that were Jets fans. It's all good. It is all good. I'll see you next week, week 17. But until then, peace out. See you in 15 minutes if you're going to be here for the watch party.